Maybe wouldn't be quite as bad if some drivers listen to this next report.
Yeah, PennDOT says some drivers actually make traffic worse in construction zones, and it has to do with the way they merge. John Shumway is live on the Parkway North tonight with a story about failing zippers. John, what's the deal?
Yeah, and let's make it clear. We are not talking about Kennywood zippers here. We're talking about traffic zippers that occur right here at the merge point. Now, we're here in that mess on the Parkway North, and behind the arrow, you can see the traffic coming up in both lanes. And actually, they're zippering pretty well, allowing people in, taking their turns. Unfortunately, out on the open interstate, it rarely works this well. You've got sunshine, blue skies, and an open road. When suddenly a lane closed ahead sign brings your wanderlust rushing back to reality.
I just look ahead and gradually merge over.
I start looking to get into that lane before I get there.
I stay in the lane that's open when I see the sign.
It's best to get over as soon as you can.
And we've all seen the result. Miles of backed up crawling tires.
I don't drive up to the barrier and try to move in.
In fact, drivers that do and cruise past in that open lane raise the blood pressure in the crawling queue.
It's kind of rude, I think, for the people that waited that whole 2 miles.
Because it's not courteous of everybody else.
It's being rude.
They don't want to get over, so they go all the way up and then they fly over.
Which results in people waving with one finger or taking traffic control into their own hands.
We have a lot of people that feel that they should drive down the middle of the road so nobody passes them. You'll see sometimes tractor trailers doing that.
Sometimes they block traffic and hold up other vehicles.
All that does is help foster aggressive driving. That creates other issues that we don't want to see out on the roadways, road rage and things like that.
But blockers believe it's in everybody's best interest.
If everybody merges in and stays at one speed, you move through a lot faster.
PennDOT and the state police say that is a myth.
You actually get through the work zone quicker if you use both lanes and you take your turn to merge.
And there's another issue with blocking.
You're not permitted to impede traffic. You could be charged with a violation of the traffic laws.
That could hit you in the back pocket to the tune of about $130.
The best and safest practice would be to use both lanes to the merge point.
In a perfect world, if everybody would work together, it would actually go faster if one car would go and then the next car would let somebody over.
But when that pent-up blood pressure arrives at the point of courtesy, will you let the people in?
No.
I think it causes issues.
Will you let them in?
Yeah. Depending if they're really ignorant, no.
Yeah, you want to be courteous, but you don't want like 20 people to skip in front of you.
Will you let them in?
No.
A resolve that does have limits.
Well, I don't want an accident.
I let them in. I've softened over the years.
Jim Mollahan has spent a lifetime driving personally and professionally and says don't be afraid to go to the merge point that's supposed to act like a traffic zipper.
They always let you in. Actually, they let you in easier at the end of the zipper than they do halfway up.
Yeah, and we've gone from the perfect example of how a zipper is supposed to work to an example of how it's not supposed to work, as the traffic's back on the curve have now been trying to merge in, and as a result, you can see how far that car is from the merge point here. They all need to come up here to the merge point and then take their turn in order for this to move the quickest. Despite the fact that there is a significant fine involved, the police tell me it's really very difficult for them to enforce the law simply because they can actually create a bigger backup by pulling somebody over in a situation like this. But just know that the experts all tell you if you use both lanes to the merge point and then take your turn, everybody gets there much quicker. Live on the Parkway North, John Shumway, KDKA News.